Travel Radio International. Explorations into destinations around the world. Hello, I'm J.D. Streeter. Spring thunderstorms help to replenish the riparian and aquatic habitats on the prairies. Sand Lake in northeastern South Dakota is a part of America's National Wildlife Refuge system. Managed by the United States Fish and Wildlife Service, this prairie wetland is both a stopover for migratory birds and a home for many year-round residents. John Kerner, refuge manager, explains how the Sand Lake Refuge was formed.
The refuge has been here since 1935. It was established as one of the major migration areas for migratory birds during the dry 1930s. Many of the National Wildlife Refuges were established during this time period because of the drought. The continental population of waterfowl was near an all-time low at that time. And Sand Lake, as well as many of the refuges in the upper Midwest, were established during that time period.
Why is this body of water here?
Because of the James River. We have two impoundments on the James River. The Columbia Dam, which impounds what we call Sand Lake, which is the lower lake of 6,100 acres. And then we have the Houghton Dam, which is the North Dam, which impounds Mud Lake of 5,300 acres. So the refuge is 21,500 acres, and about half of the refuge is impoundments and marsh and water areas, and the other half is upland habitats.
Wildlife refuges in the United States have about a 100-year history.
That's exactly correct. We are in the process of celebrating our centennial. The centennial is actually going to be March 14 of 2003. So we're in the year preceding the centennial celebration. President Theodore Roosevelt established the National Wildlife Refuge System in 1903 by establishing a small island on the coast of Florida, a 3-acre island called Pelican Island, to protect the area against market hunters. These are herons and egrets and birds that were used in the female hat, the millinery industry. Teddy Roosevelt established that National Wildlife Refuge. Well, from that humble beginning of a 3-acre refuge in 1903, the National Wildlife Refuge System now is over 500 National Wildlife Refuges, almost 95 million acres in every state in the Union, including some of the trust territories like Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands. So the National Wildlife Refuge System in the United States is the largest network of lands and waters in the entire world, managed specifically for the benefit of wildlife.
What defines a refuge, and how do they differ from parks and forests and reserves?
Sample complete. Ready to continue?